You should be mindful of the food that you're giving your children and the nutrition that they should be eating. There really isn't any excuse.
You don't cook because they don't eat, or you just don't cook because you don't see yourself doing it?
Both. It's a lot to cook and clean up and then do all the other stuff I've got to do.
Right, so you're now saying that you don't cook it because you're too lazy to clean it up?
I felt like Joe was scolding me, like an adult scolding a child. You don't cook a lunch, you know, how dare you? I'm lazy, just period.
Well, that gets us to the bottom of it. Thank you.
Hiya, pleased to meet you, Jo Frost.
Hey, can I hug you?
Hi, yeah.
It's a Southern thing, we always hug. Seeing Joe for the first time, I felt nervous, scared, excited, happy. This is Aiden, our 2.5-year-old.
Hello, Aiden. Who's this?
This is Jacob.
Pleased to meet you. How old are you? 9. Hi, Brody. I'm Jojo. How are you?
With Dad at work during the day, I asked Mum if I could take a look around the house, and I came across a room that had a pile of washing on it.
Whose room is that?
That's Aiden, but he don't sleep in there.
He doesn't? Oh, where does Aiden sleep then?
He sleeps with my mum and daddy.
You have your mum and daddy, huh?
I just thought to myself, this is something that I'm going to need to address.
Brody, holler at Jacob, tell him to come in and see.
Lunchtime came around, the packaged meals went on the table, and the kids were drinking something blue.
You feeling bad again?
Brody ate the chocolate and then decided he didn't want anything else.
His throat hurts really bad.
Chocolate make it better.
He had enough energy to eat the chocolate that was in there and leave the rest. I mean, come on. You should be mindful of the food that you're giving your children and the nutrition that they should be eating. There really isn't any excuse.
You don't cook because they don't eat, or you just don't cook because you don't see yourself doing it?
Both. It's a lot to cook and clean up and then do all the other stuff I've got to do.
Right, so you're now saying that you don't cook it because you're too lazy to clean it up?
I felt like Joe was scolding me, like an adult scolding a child. You don't cook a lunch, you know, how dare you? I'm lazy, just period.
Well, that gets us to the bottom of it. Thank you.
Aiden was playing nearby with his brothers, and then I heard this awful noise.
This is their closet, this space.
There was this tremendous thud. Something madly wrong had happened.
What? What did you do? It was really loud, so I knew it wasn't just a couple of stairs. This was more than a couple of stairs.
It's his head. Put an ice pack on his head, look.
Aiden seemed to have avoided serious injury, although I tell you what, he's going to have a nasty bruise.
I tell everyone, if he could have a helmet on, that would be the best thing. He is always hitting his head, always.
After some time with the ice pack, Aiden started to feel better. And even though I don't start teaching on observation day, I did need to give Aiden a little lesson about that staircase.
Hold on to the railing. Hold on to the railing coming down.
I also feel that the staircase needs to be toddler-proofed, so I am going to talk to Mum and Dad seriously about this later.
Hang on to this and let's go up.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, well, it's all drama. Your little boy's doing stunts.
Oh, really?
Dad came home, and so I got a chance to meet him.
Nice meeting you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good, good.
Jim,
Yeah.
you ready?
Mum started to get dinner ready, and I had the chance to see Mum and Dad interact.
I'm changing a diaper.
Oh,
Hadn't been changed all day.
yeah. Yes, it has.
I don't think both parents speak to each other quite nicely.
What are you drinking, water?
That'll be
Did you
fine.
put any in the fridge?
I don't reckon I did, just like I didn't do the diaper all day long.
What did you do all day then? Huh?
Laundry, dishes, swept, mopped. Do you need a list?
Well,
Jimmy and I are not on the same page. I think we're in a totally different chapter.
I'm just wondering, how was your day, honey?
That's not what you asked. You said, what did I do all day? Not how was your day?
This was not a healthy conversation. I'm going to have to work with Mum and Dad as a couple to help them with the whole process of this situation. From watching the submission tape, I know that Mum and Dad choose to spank their kids as a form of discipline, And despite the way Dad's been brought up, I know that he's really eager to learn a different way to discipline his children.
Spare the rod, spoil the child. That's in the Bible. Okay, and I was raised to, if you do something wrong, you get spanked. I want it to be to where I don't have to spank my kids. There's a better way, If I had a choice to spank or discipline in a way that didn't inflict pain, as a loving parent, I would choose the one that didn't cause pain on my child.
It does work. I don't feel like that you can be out in public and be like, okay, I'm gonna time out you. With Aiden, I say this, do you want a spanking on your honey? And he says no. Then he stops doing what he does.
If Mum can actually just be open-minded enough to try something new, she'll see for herself that she's capable of disciplining the children without having to raise her hand. And while I had them both together, I had one more topic that I wanted to discuss with Mum and Dad.
I saw Aiden's bedroom. Does he sleep in that bed?
No.
Because there's all clothes on it, and Jacob said that he doesn't. He sleeps with you guys.
Yeah.
Is that what you choose to do?
She does.
I've slept with him since he was a baby, and just smelling him and feeling him. I don't know, it's just kind of like my security blanket.
You totally disagree. You don't want the co-sleeping, no?
No, ma'am.
No? And your reasons for that?
I can't sleep. And that's his room. It was built for him.
Aiden sleeps in Mum and Dad's bed and not his own bed at the age of 2.5. It's not really allowing him, is it, to get used to self-soothing and being in his own room. I mean, that's a life skill that you eventually need to learn.
I just don't know if I'm ready for it.
Are you saying emotionally you don't know if you're ready?
He's my last one.
We don't know
It's
yet.
got you all emotional.
Come on. Bedtime.
Mum and Dad put the older boys to bed, got a bedtime drink for Aiden, and then started to have a go at one another.
He thinks he can do everything better. He says he cooks better.
No.
He puts them to... No. If you know what you're doing, you can get it done. That's what you said on Mother's Day.
I got them ready for church in 10 minutes. Put their clothes on, and that's not hard to do.
Well, I guess on that note, I'm going to leave you both for the evening. Don't kill each other, because actually I do want a meeting with both of you tomorrow morning.
It's been a great day for me because I've been able to see quite a lot.
See you tomorrow.
For tomorrow's meeting, I'm very nervous because if anybody can tell me what I'm doing wrong as a parent, it's Jo.
What is she gonna think about us? But I'm not willing to go down without a fight either. I'm ready to stand my ground for certain things I believe in.